You think is hard, but you try to make some changes or try to push the players into force yourself to give energy to the players. And in this stadium, in this club, you always have that feeling that anything can happen, and today was another day like that.
Is it possible to detach yourself from the kind of chaos that's going on? I know how you celebrated at the end, but how are you feeling in those moments, like inside? What does that feel like as a football match?
I think it's that's why we like this sport so much, and all the frustration that the coach has in this kind of season, the frustration, the bad moments. When you have moments like this, is all worth it. But then you finish the game, you calm down, and you start thinking that we have a game on Sunday, and then we have to see all the players if they are fit to play, because we need to focus a lot on Europa League.
Congratulations. I'm sure you would have liked a simple 2-0 win. I think we would have been writing reports as well. But how much can that ending fuel you? You obviously are going, the Premier League is important, and nowhere near as important as the Europa League for what it offers. So how big can this moment be?
I think it's this kind of moments can help a lot players in this kind of season, in this kind of context. These kind of moments can create some connection between the fans and the players, and we can forget for a few minutes what kind of season we are having. But again, today is a good feeling, but tomorrow we need to start everything again. So we need to focus on the next game, to focus on the players if they are fit to play. We have to take a risk to save some players, because if you look at our season, the most important thing I think is clear for everybody is Europa League.
Hi Ruben. What did you say to the players at half time and extra time? Like, you know, 4-2 down at that stage, and so many of them must have been thinking, "Oh, we've done it." How do you lift the team in that moment?
No, at the half time in the extra time was to change the positions, to try to be really clear about the position of Harry Maguire, trying to put Casemiro near the goal, Kobe Mino near the goal, Mason Mount to cross balls, and try to explain that we need to score one goal and anything can change. So it's try to push for the team, but of course it's a difficult moment, and then you have to be really lucky to change the game, and that's, I think, was the case today.
Do you think we might see Harry Maguire in this kind of position again? He obviously stepped up to the plate in this crucial moment, but it feels like the squad being brittle like it is, particularly at the top, we might see this again.
No, to play a normal game, no. But in these moments is something that is really important. Again, when I see Harry Maguire and I put Harry Maguire as a striker, I just see one guy that is inside the box. Is he good or not inside the box? So he's in the opposite box. He's a striker. He's not a defender. He knows how to behave in that space. So it's just to put the different characteristics in the different moments.
Ruben, you will play Athletic Club Bilbao in a semi-final. What do you make of that draw? What do you know about them?
I play against them in the pre-season with Sporting, so I know a little bit. Of course, it's a different moment. We know that they are really technical. They have two wingers really good, but we will have time to assess all the characteristics of the opponent, and we need to focus a lot on what we need to do until that game, because we need to. If you look at the team, especially in some moments in the end of the second half, the team was really tired, and you can feel it in some players. And I felt Bruno Fernandes today a little bit tired, so I need to be careful even with Bruno in the game before and between the next two games in the Europa League. I will try to do that. I will not promise, but I will try.
Okay, that concludes the post-match press conference. We'll now take some questions to preview our Premier League game against Wolves, embargoed until tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Want to carry on?
Yeah, sure. I mean, look, Wolves have obviously gone on a great run lately. They're a much different side to them, perhaps Pereira took over. What do you make of what he's done? What do you make of the team you're facing this weekend?
I think he's doing an amazing job. He's playing in 3-4-3. He's doing quite well. He's changing some players. He has a really quality players. Cunha, all these guys, they have real quality. They are fresh. So we know that it's going to be a tough match, and we are going to need a lot from our supporters. I know that is a bad thing to ask anything in this season from our fans, but we need them on Sunday.
You mentioned you were potentially going to take some risks with the team selection this weekend. How much of a change do you expect to make to your team?
I have to see it. Players like Dalot, they are really always ready, but today he was really tired. The guys that are in risk to have an injury, we will try to save them. So we will see tomorrow.
Ruben, just on that, you've mentioned that you're willing to play the kids. You know, do you believe that they're ready? From watching the performances, to what extent can they expect?
I think it's not the best moment or the best season to put some kids to play, because again they need a strong base to really show what they can do. But in this moment, we need to do it. And sometimes you have surprises. Aiden just played, and I can be honest, because we had a lot of injuries in that moment. But today, I think Aiden is my player. So if when he's ready, he's facing the competition in the team and is ready to play. So you don't know. Amas did really well today. So we don't know. Shido, when he played quite well. So it's a difficult moment. It's not the right moment for the kids to play. But if we have to do it, we will do it.
So,
Will Victor Lindelof be available? Look like he was warming up to come on tonight at half time.
He's available. He has personal issues like news, so we had to let him go. But everything is okay now. But I know that football is really important, but there are things that are more important, and then they will be ready to face the next game.
And just on the announcers, obviously you've not been able to play Chido Obi in the Europa League. Is he likely to be getting more minutes in the Premier League where you've only got Rasmus
Yes.
now?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, just on Lisa, when you say personal issues, was that something that kind of came to light during the game? Or,
Yeah, both during the game, and sometimes you don't control these things, and everything happened this season. So, but everything is okay now.
We spoke a lot before the game about Andre Onana and before the first leg as well. How impressed were you? I know you conceded a number of goals, but how impressed were you by his response to what happened and everything?
I think he did really well. So he did a good game. He has to continue to do good games, and I'm really happy for him because it was a tough moment. But let's move forward, and now he has to be ready for the next games.
You mentioned Matheus Cunha and what he made for him in the last 2 seasons. He said he wants to make a step up in his career. Do you think it's okay to play for Manchester United?
No, I just gave the example because I just remember about Matheus. He's scoring a lot of goals. It's just that.
any more for Wolves? No.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Very much.